Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In the last episode, we came here to Ilium, where we spoke with a number of old friends, including Liara Tassoni, who is working here as an information broker. She gave us some information on where to find Thane Krios, an assassin who we want to attempt to recruit for our mission. He's attempting to assassinate an Asari corporate named Nasana Dantius, and if you're super good at remembering things and watch my whole Mass Effect 2 series, that name may ring a bell. We've come here to the kind of transit hub to meet with a woman who Thane spoke with called Serena. Before doing so, I'm going to change something. I'm going to change the difficulty from normal up to veteran, because combat has been very easy recently, so I feel like it should be a bit more of a challenge. So with that done, let's speak to Serena. Or not. She's this one over here. I was going to say all Asari look the same, but I think that's racist.
Serena?
Who wants to know?
Name's Shepard. Liara Tassoni said you might have information on Thane Krios.
Tana, cover for me. Over here. Yeah, I know who Thane Krios is. I might have passed him some information, but I didn't hire him. What do you want to know?
Just tell me what you know about him.
I ran security for Nasana Dantius. Then I found out she was having people killed to cover up her dirty secrets. She fired me when I confronted her. Her loss. I might have been good enough to stop Thane from taking her down.
Why does that name sound familiar?
She was a representative on the Citadel a few years ago.
Right. She had me kill her sister, the slaver.
I thought that was just a rumor. Well, you know what she's capable of then. She has even more power here in Nos Astra. She uses it to keep her friends in check, and her enemies dead.
If you work there, you must have an idea what his opposition will be.
Eclipse Mercs. High-tech killer. Undisciplined, but very well-equipped. They don't much care who they kill, as long as they're paid for it. Thane has quite a reception waiting for him. I told him all I knew. He didn't seem worried.
So where do I find Thane?
The Dantius Towers. Penthouse level of Tower 1. There's a second tower, still under construction. If Thane is smart, he'll go in from there.
It doesn't sound like Nasana's just gonna let me in.
She's as smart as she is paranoid. No one's getting in or out of there without a fight. I can get you in, but you'll only get one shot. You'd better be ready.
Do you know anything else about Thane?
Not much. He did say that he's not doing the hit for money. Nobody hired him. I wanted to know who I was helping, and he said he's doing this job on his own. That he had to restore the balance of his life. I don't know. Maybe he's crazy. If he takes down Nasana, I don't care why he does it.
You're just offering your help. No strings attached?
You're going to look for Thane. Nasana's mercenaries will try to stop you. At the least, you'll distract her guards. Take a little fire, give Thane a clear shot. I didn't hire him to kill Nasana, but I won't shed any tears when she gets what's coming to her.
Let's go then.
Good. I'm tired of this crap. We'll go tonight as soon as the shift workers clear out of Tower 2.
So as I've mentioned a couple of times, sometimes places bring special loading screens, and this is one of them. I quite like this mission. It's not amazing, but it's a fun one, and it's kind of different to a lot of the other acquisition missions, so...
The towers are heavily guarded, and you'll find more resistance closer to the penthouse. So, this assassin, you planning to stop him?
I'm just here to make sure he survives.
There they are, the Dantius Towers. You'll have to get up to the second tower and cross the bridge to the penthouse. Her mercs will fight you every step, but it's your best chance.
Why don't we just save time and take the shuttle up?
She's got mercs with rockets just waiting for you to try. You get maybe halfway up before they shot you down. Besides, your assassin won't go in that way. Best to go in low.
Any last-minute tips about the towers?
The Eclipse mercs will be well fortified by now, and they won't want to disappoint Nasana. There's no automated defenses or traps, just focus on anything moving.
Alright, let's do this.
Hold on. long. They'll be here to greet you soon enough. Good luck, Shepard.
Well, boy, do we get thrown right into the thick of it here. So, like Serena said, for a lot of this mission we'll be fighting Eclipse, who are basically high-tech mercenaries, so I'm quite handy here, because there'll be a fair few mechs, so my disruptor ammo is going to be pretty bloody useful here. I'm just going to make sure my ammo's set on all my weapons. Wonderful, let's go. The whole opening to this scene, I think, is like that flying sequence with the cars is really cool, and it's one of the things that kind of reminds me that compared to Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2 just feels a lot more... The only way I can really describe it is like high budget. Like fancy looking cutscenes like that just weren't really in Mass Effect 1, so it's really nice to see them. And this mission is quite a cool one for just... It shows off Ilium really nicely. Of the two on Ilium, it's by far my favourites. If only... Well, no, I don't want to say anything at this stage. But yeah, there were some gobs over there from hacking. And if we come over to this side, you'll notice that was pretty brutal, that the mechs were just shooting what appeared to be unarmed workers in the back.
Help! You're still alive?
I can't feel my legs. My chest is killing me.
Who did this to you? And why?
We're just night workers. Nasana sent them after us. She sent the mechs to round us up, but we didn't hear. They just started shooting.
They just attacked you?
Yes. They were too slow. It was horrible. Everyone screaming. The merc said there was no time. Nasana wanted us out of the way immediately. Then the dogs.
Here. That should ease the pain and keep you alive until help arrives.
Thank you. That helps.
Take your time.
I think I'm better. Find the other workers. Help them.
I need to get up to the penthouse. Any suggestions?
Take the service elevator to the upper floors. The bridge between the towers isn't finished, but if you're careful, watch out for the mercs. They're everywhere.
Why would Nasana kill her own workers?
To her, we're expendable. But I didn't realize she was that ruthless. My friends, co-workers, slaughtered. They were jumping off ledges to escape the dogs.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Let's get moving.
God, that's pretty brutal when you think about it, that basically she was just like, get out, she was just clearing the whole building so that she could be prepared for when Thane comes. If you didn't get out of the building fast enough, just killed. Anyway, there are a lot of mechs here as well, and we can really take advantage here of AI hacking as well to kind of just give the Eclipse troopers something else to focus on. I brought Kasumi because I think so much as I always try to bring a person after acquiring them for the first time to kind of show them off. Oh, that was crap. Equally, whenever I've done a loyalty mission with someone, I'm going to try and bring them on the next mission as well to kind of show off, because we now have... With Kasumi, oh, she's recharging at the moment, so I can't show it off. Yeah, well, she did Shadow Strike there anyway. So, I've now upped the difficulty to... Oh, bollocks, that's not what I meant to do! Well, that's fine, I meant to hack it, but... Yes, I've now upped the difficulty to Veterans. That means there's still the same amount of enemies hacked, but it means that the main change is more enemies will have... Enemies take more health to kill generally, and more of them will have defenses. Oh, wow, someone just killed both of them. There's a trooper over there. I'm going to briefly switch up to my sniper a bit. I think generally... So the Locust, as I say, I really like because it's basically an SMG. But I kind of like to mix up weapons a bit just to give myself a chance to... bloody hell. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Well, that worked. Just to give myself a chance to... Whoopsie-daisy, hack you. Oh, Kasumi's dead. And I missed that Vanguard terribly. So, nope, that's not what I was going to say. Anyway, hacking can be very nice to just give them something else to focus on briefly. But no, no, I've literally no idea what... Oh yeah, that's it. I like to occasionally switch to my sniper to give my other weapons a chance to regenerate. Oh dear! To regenerate a bit of ammo, and then once I've kind of mostly drained my sniper rifle ammo, switch back to the Locust, and then if I seriously need to, I'll use the pistol. But I think between the SMG and the sniper, there's not a huge deal to need to. What I was going to say is you'll notice I've brought Miranda. Most enemies here their main form of defense will be a biotic barrier. Like, for example, that Eclipse Trooper there. Warp is the most effective thing against barriers. So shields and synthetics are both I'm fairly good against. Oh, bloody hell. Overload them, please, Kasumi. Thank you. Oh, I meant to use hacking again there. Whoops. Oh, this is not a good time for me. Let's switch to the pistol here. The pistol I'm basically using almost like a shotgun for kind of like, oh, ooh, that was bloody close. Using the pistol for like close range work when I'm basically cornered almost. With warp saps those guys' barriers away mostly. Oh my god, what's hitting me so hard? Is there someone around here? Nope. Okay. So that's why I've got the kind of hard hittingness. That's why I've got the pistol on cryo ammo as well, because that hits a bit harder than disruptor ammo. Right, let's go invisible and try and take a shot at this one of these mechs. Oh, damn it! It slightly got me there because he was moving and I was leading the shot nicely, and then the time dilation from the zoom ran out. And suddenly he was moving faster, so my ability to aim my shot fucked up. Let's burn him while he's frozen. Wonderful. Grim, but wonderful in its own horrific way. Oh, there's another trooper there. I think we've successfully circumnavigated. Oh, there's two of them! Balls! Balls! They also do more damage on higher difficulties, it would be surprising to know. If I can just... Oh, balls! Just run around the corner with an empty clip. Whew! Now, that's the nice thing about cryo rounds, is you can quickly freeze a couple of people, and that's why I'm liking having this pistol on almost like shotgun mode, like that. It's very cool. And now we can proceed upwards up the tower. I don't think I need to say upwards up there, but I did. I can probably switch back to the Locust because there's a lot of ammo in the Locust as well. And I don't think I've even researched yet the SMG extra rounds, but even without that, the Locust has room for a lot of spare ammunition. I'm going to wait here for now. So, let's use... So, Kasumi's bonus power is Concussive Blast. If we use it... There we go. So it's a brief blast which knocks enemies flat on their feet and disorientates them for a while. Let's hack that guy, just to give them, again, something else to kind of focus on while I take him out from here. Generally, enemies will really strongly tend to focus on any hacked synthetics, so even if they don't last very long, they can be really good as just a kind of brief distraction, which is very nice. Oh, sorry, Kasumi, I absolutely stole your kill there. Oh, bugger. Right, Miranda, you can walk that guy. That was nice. And let's hack someone there. Again, buy myself a bit of time. Miranda, you're not ready yet, are you? Oh, that was interesting there. As soon as Miranda's ready, I'm going to warp this guy's barrier down, because my weapons aren't great against barriers. As I say, fucking shredding synthetics. As I say, we're now on veteran difficulty, which is... So we're on normal before then. There's veteran, hardcore, and insanity is the one above it. And I will show them off at one point, because there's actually a specific reason to do that, which I'll talk about more as it becomes relevant. I've gone a while without saying that, but then I didn't. Right, let's see what we can do here. Let's hack that mech and give them something to focus on. In the meantime, whip out my sniper, which I left unloaded. What an idiot. Ooh, I think I must have just skimmed that. You'll notice now. Aha, look at that. Oh, well, I've incinerated his dead body. Viking funeral! Oh, I thought I got the Eclipse Trooper as well. What I was going to say is you'll notice now their weapons tend to like steam when I've hit them. That's because I've upgraded my disruptor ammo, and it now has the little kind of bonus power where it will burn when it will overload weapons when it hits them as well, which is really nice for just kind of buying you time. I really like my class, kind of the Infiltrator, because you're not super combat focused, not quite as much as the Soldier, but you have a lot of just additional things. You're not just guns, you've got a decent kind of wealth of powers to support your guns. Hence, like, all the hacking and that kind of stuff. You can really make quite a lot of a difference. Let's freeze that guy as well. It doesn't take many shots to freeze, actually. That's very nice, then, if you've got some way of shattering them. It's bloody good. There's a guy with a barrier coming around the side. Oh, Miranda, you're not recharged. Let's freeze this mech. Oh, wow. Kasumi just fucking shattered him. Oh, no, don't warp the crate. Warp the bloke. Oh, Kasumi's dead. Well, you know, come back. Miranda, any reason why you've not warped that guy? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That should have... Okay, it takes more than 2 shots, apparently, to freeze him.
Please! Don't kill us! We'll go! Hey, look! They're not Eclipse. You're here to help us, right?
It's okay to come out. Have you seen anyone suspicious who isn't a merc?
Well, whoever sealed us in here. When he found us, I thought we were dead, but he just closed the door and locked us in.
That's sweet. An assassin with a heart of gold.
Assassin? Here for Nasana, I bet. She's got it coming. You treat people like this, it always comes back to bite you in the ass.
I need to get to Nasana's penthouse. What's the quickest way?
Cargo elevator is the only way up right now.
They're still working up top. Watch your step. Some of the walls aren't in, and it's a long way down.
Cold, too. I hate working up there.
Nasana's not exactly your favorite person.
She's a hard woman to work for.
That's an understatement. She works us long hours, no overtime, and this is what you get in payment.
She's unpleasant, to say the least.
Why not just quit?
We would if we could.
What's stopping you?
Our contract. We're stuck until the job's done. Quitting for any reason can be hazardous to your health.
We hear that anyone who leaves early tends to disappear. Probably just a rumor.
But who wants to find out for sure?
Did you see the one who locked you in? Do you know where he might have gone?
He's no Solarian, I can tell you that. But I've no idea where he went. Sorry.
If he's after Nasana, he'll be heading to the upper levels.
I wouldn't stay here too long. It should be safe down on the lower floors.
I was just thinking the same thing. Let's go, everybody!
Thank you. And tell your assassin to aim for her head. 'Cause she doesn't have a heart.
Get moving!
I love Solarians. They're so much fun. Those guys have got real personalities. It's brilliant. Anyway, there's some credits and some Medigel in there. And I think we're going to hold it there. So, thanks very much for watching. We've broken our way into the Dantius Towers. Next episode, we're going to be working our way further up them and trying to get to Nasana. Either at the same time as Thane, or ideally, possibly before him. We'll see how it goes. Thank you very much, and good day.